I was given an opportunity to apply to become an EU ambassador in one of the EU delegations worldwide. The list consisted of nearly 40 posts. I have chosen only one, Sakartvelo.
Georgia has always been my focus, personal focus, and the focus of Lithuania. Lithuania is the only one country in the world that calls Georgia Sakartvelo.
When I have free time, so we are going with my wife outside of Tbilisi, so I admire beautiful nature. You know, this perfect combination of the mountains and sea, so it's something very, very special. And then, of course, a lot of fascinating historical monuments in the country. So
what I find special about Belgium is that it's a crossroad of cultures. It's kind of the crossroad between Germanic Europe, Latin Europe. And that's a little bit what I discovered about here, the region, and about Georgia in particular, is that it's a crossroad of cultures as well.
So I was really very honored to have prepared the first bilateral visits between Greek ministers and Georgian ministers.
Pour un ambassadeur, c'est une chance extraordinaire et même un honneur de servir dans un pays où se jouent tant de choses, où il y a à la fois un attachement farouche à l'identité et à la tradition et en même temps un élan extraordinaire vers la modernité et vers l'Europe.
I think we are very similar. We are emotional people. We are rather small countries, which also shapes our views on the world. We both produce wine. We have high mountains. So we have a lot of similarities. And I think there is a really friendship and certain affection between the two countries.
ქართლის დედის ქანდაკება ნამდვილად წარმოადგენს ქართველი ხალხის სულს. სტუმართ მოღვარეა, მაგრამ ამავდროულად თავის ქვეყანას და ეროვნულ იდენტობას თავგამოდებით იცავს, თავისუფლებისთვის იბრძვის.
European integration doesn't erase your national identity, it really empowers it. We became stronger and more Swedish, and I think this is also true for Georgia.
In addition to our love of sport in general and rugby, I think that we are both very committed to spending time with family and friends and enjoying ourselves and having that shared experience and supporting each other. And I think this is something that we seem to share as nations.
Estonians are emotional about Georgia. There are so many friendships being built throughout the years, so much love.
You know, as a diplomat, one of the wonderful things is that you go to different countries, you experience different cultures, different civilizations. You meet good people. That's what I enjoy, and many great, wonderful people in Georgia.
There are always ups and downs in international politics. So the Georgian people, Italian people, the connection, the people-to-people connections is extremely strong. I think with Italy and Georgia, we went beyond the breaking point. The bond between our two countries, it's unbreakable now.
Ultimately, it's up to the Georgians themselves to decide. If there is a sincere interest to move forward towards Europe, I can promise that Austria stands ready to assist.
2 years ago, our National Guards created this very meaningful motto, "My Latvia, my responsibility." It's to remind us Latvians that we are responsible for our country. And the same goes also to Georgian people. Your Georgia, your responsibility.
We hope that the will of the Georgian people, who is overwhelmingly in favor of the European integration, will be listened.
I have a particular bond with Georgia. I was baptized in Georgia. I have someone thinking and caring for me here forever.
This mural is a collaboration between the Danish Institute for Urban Art and the Georgian Street Art Association. It's bilateral relations. It's like a mosaic of small stories, and this is one of the stories that tell something about cooperation between Denmark and Georgia.
Some people say Georgia is a small country. I deeply disagree. If you look at polyphonic music, if you look at the history of winemaking, if you look at poetry, literature, sport, art, Georgia's contribution to Europe and to the world is really, really huge. I enjoy Georgia tremendously, and especially getting out there, going to the regions, meeting people, and especially meeting young people who are so talented, who are so European. I really see a bright future in front of Georgia.